we read Joshua 3:15. When the priests got to the Jordan and their feet touched the water at the edge, the Jordan overflowed its bank through the harvest. The Ark of the Covenant was not a ceremonial tradition, it embodied the manifest presence of God. Israel did not follow the strongest warrior or the most reassuring voices, they followed the presence. Today, every believer carries the presence of God within them. You carry authority within you. What feels safe can still be disobedience, and what feels risky can be divinely ordered. They were not permitted to test the water with logic. They were instructed to respond by faith to the divine command. When the presence of God goes first, progress becomes inevitable. Even in hostile conditions, obedience turns it into acceleration. The miracle at the Jordan was not delayed. God's power was present, the promise was spoken, and the instruction was clear while the waters waited for the priest to step in. This reveals a divinely truth that some miracles are prepared but remain contained, waiting to be unlocked by obedience. God positioned the breakthrough on the other side of action so that faith would move from confession to demonstration. We see this in the life of the children of Israel. After 40 years of survival thinking, God retrained them to discern movement, and until the priest's feet touched the water, heaven remained silent. Not because heaven was inactive, but because divine order was being honored. God honors intention. He releases power through obedience. Intention may say, I believe God can. Action says, I trust God has already done it. The kingdom does not operate on sincerity alone, but on alignment with instruction. Israel's possession only began when obedience became physical. God was not waiting for better prayers or clearer prophecy. Surely, prayers invite God's presence, prophecy clarifies His will, and promise guarantees the outcome. But none of this replaces movement. Only faith that moves externalizes God's power. Breakthrough are birthed at the speed of obedience. This is why God said to Moses, why do you cry to me? Tell the people to go forward. Your step is not the miracle, but it is the trigger heaven is waiting for. When the priest stepped in, they did not feel dry ground. They felt cold water. Yet that step declared trust beyond sight. Beloved, many stepped before prepared miracles that remained unopened because obedience had not yet touched fear. If God has spoken and the ark is ahead of you, then the water is not your warning, it is your invitation. You need no more confirmation, only movement. Your miracle is right in front of you, waiting at the point of obedience. So today we declare that I follow the presence of God, not what feels safe. His presence orders my steps and secure my path. I refuse shortcut and compromise. My obedience will give God full glory in my breakthrough. I declare that my intentions becomes action, my faith moves, and heaven responds. Prepared miracles open before me as my obedience touches resistance. I step forward even when I feel the water before I see the ground. God is faithful beneath my feet. What stands before me is not a warning but an invitation into promise. I do not wait for karma conditions. Transition is activated by obedience. Every delay breaks as I move at the speed of God's instruction. I cross over fully. No fear, no retreat, no wilderness mentality follows me. As I obey, divine order is activated, and what only God can do now unfolds in my life. Amen.